G'day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan battle video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the red caped android Gamma 1 and just how good he is in DBZ Dokkan battle. Now obviously this is just the SSR version, this is not the strength Gamma 1, the one that is a DFE summonable unit. This one was given out as a free to play reward. Whether he gets an awakening remains to be seen. You can purchase him from the story event currency, so it is possible they could get an awakening. I think it would be good if they did, personally, to give more options. But yeah, pretty good unit. Superheroes category leader, key +2, HP attack and defense of 50%, has attack and defense of 100%, plus an additional attack and defense of 100% when performing a super attack. Superheroes category allies get defense of 30% with a high chance of performing a critical hit when there is an ally whose name includes Gamma 2 attacking in the same turn. Raises attack and defense for one turn on his super attack. And yeah, has Android Assault, Core Judgment, Red Ribbon Army, Shocking Speed, Hero of Justice, and Signature Pose as his links. And is on Accelerated Battle, Androids, Artificial Life Forms, Defender of Justice, Movie Heroes, Special Pose, Superheroes, and Worthy Rivals. Overall, he links fantastically with other other Gamma 2 units, both the free-to-play and the summonable one. And then he links relatively okay with some other androids and some signature pose units. But that's pretty much it. The main pairing partner will be the free-to-play Gamma 2 unit that you can link him with. So that's generally going to be the best. Yeah, he is without any decent linking partner. And he's got a 100k defense, which is pretty good. His defense goes up quite a bit on super as well. So it's all a pretty good start. One thing I do like is that because he is a high chance of performing a critical hit when alongside a Gamma 2 unit, you can build him full additional pretty much, which is a bonus for him because it allows him to really stack that attack and defense off of his super attack, which is pretty good in the long run. So yeah, overall some pretty good stuff, I think. For me at least, I find him to look pretty good. I think on like a scale of 1 to 10, I would probably say he's at a 7 for an SS. Like, considering he's just an SSR with no Dokkan Awakening, no free-to-play easy A stats, I think it's pretty good, honestly speaking. I think overall he is pretty damn good. Just like in general as a unit, I think he just is super reliable, does a good job. He's not going to blow anyone's socks off. He's not, remotely close to a DFE or anything like that. But I think for just being an SSR, he's a lot of fun. I think simple unit, just really something that I think could help a lot of beginning players really kind of get off the ground, get their feet moving. And yeah, he will help you out, especially if you're looking for people to fill up the superheroes team just to catch up on some content. He'll actually do an alright job. The support capabilities also are quite nice. Being a 30% defense support is pretty cool. Would be nice if he gave key, considering the key issues some of the units have. But yeah, overall still looks pretty good. Obviously we have a 30% support in the form of Pan on the rotation. But still, overall, he looks really solid. At least for me, I find him to look pretty decent. 1.6 million as an attack stat's not so bad either. It's not like the craziest attack stat in the world, but it's pretty decent. Especially considering he's got no major links active at this point at all. So 1.6 mil is pretty good. It will go up quite a bit when he's alongside a Gamma 2 unit, just because of the link set. And the link set is very strong, especially if you can get him alongside one of those Gamma 2s. He does gain quite a bit. Android Assault is key +2 and defense of 20% at max link level. Red Ribbon Army's attacking defense of 10 and percent respectively. Shocking Speed is 5% defense. Hero of Justice 25% attack and 5% crit. And Signature Pose is key +3 and attack is 7%. So there's a lot that he gains by linking up with Gamma 2. So I do suggest that you give them a try together. They could be a very, very fun pairing to kind of run and just try. Really just to try them out, see how they go, and you could have a lot of fun. I think you could find that they are a very, very good unit and or pairing. And you can see here the defense has gone up. It's 110k already, just through the power of links. So it's already gone up, looking very impressive. And yeah, basically looks pretty good. Attack stats going to rise quite substantially to 2.4 million, which I think is very, very respectable. And yeah, or 2.5 basically. So just looking pretty good. Obviously no luck with the additional there, but you can build them full additional once you've got them paired up with Gamma. And the two of them together are a pretty fun SSR pairing to run. I would say at least he looks really cool. And yeah, I think he's maybe not worth your time if you're a new player. I don't know if I would suggest investing hidden potential orbs. But even without the rainbow orbs, he's just a solid option to just float around, to have support your team, and who can just help your team a little bit, especially if you are a new player looking to link things up and just try things out. I do think he's a pretty fun unit. The support capability is quite nice, and at a rainbow level he does hit pretty decently for just an SSR. I'd love to see them get a Dokkan Awakening. I think that would be really cool. And I'd love to see them get an EZA as well. I think that would also be really cool. The extra stats would help out quite a lot in terms of their overall performance. But yeah, in terms of links and talking about his links, I think the link set, as I mentioned, is pretty strong when you look at how good it is alongside other Gamma units. But then it gets pretty weak from beyond there, just due to how it's diverse. Android Assault, Red Ribbon Army, Cold Judgment are somewhat common-ish Android links. Shocking Speed is a somewhat common-ish key link. But then Hero of Justice's Signature Pose kind of throw everything out. So you can go like Red Ribbon Army, Android Assault. Those are the two priority links if you're kind of going the Android or Artificial Lifeform team. Cold Judgment, something that would be really cool to pick up if you can. Would make his defense look really, really impressive. But the main thing you want is him to be paired with a Gamma 2 unit, so you can have full access to his passive. That just makes him look a lot better. And the two of them share all the major links: Shocking Speed, Red Ribbon Army, Android Assault, Hero of Justice, and Signature Pose. If you're going to look elsewhere, you can look just on the Signature Pose, Hero of Justice side, or you can look at something like Shocking Speed and Cold Judgment, which is a fairly okay-ish combination that you might be able to find on some, alternative teams. That being said, you don't need much to get this guy running, but he's not really a unit you want to spend too much time on. You don't really want to link level him. There's not a lot of value in link leveling him overall, and just in general, he's an okay, fun unit to run on the superheroes team. He is really accessible, which is cool, but beyond that, there's no real reason to vouch for this guy over many other units, especially if you don't already have one of the actual DFE Gamma 1s or Gamma 2s, where pairing them up with one of these guys might actually be somewhat worth your while. But yeah, Android Assault, Cold Judgment, Red Ribbon Army, Shocking Speed, Hero of Justice, Signature Pose, all of these are actual links that you want to link level. You gain 10% defense from Android Assault and 2 key. You gain 10% defense from Red Ribbon Army, 5% defense from Cold Judgment, 5% defense from Shocking Speed, 5% crit chance from Hero of Justice, and 7% attack from Signature Pose. So there's a lot of value to gain there. But overall, it's not something that I would waste too much time on. You don't need to link level him if you don't want to, and you should be more than fine. Overall, just looking at him as a unit. But that's pretty much it. I don't think there's anything else that we need to cover in terms of his link set. I think overall that's a really fun free-to-play unit, and I think he's interesting to look at. But yeah, that's it from me. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.